No, this is fine. Oh, you better feel good. Oh, this better feel good. You better get in all your laughs now, pal. Get in it all. Yeah, get in. Oh, six. Oh my God. How could I possibly? Yeah, you're going to regret that one, pal. You're going to regret that one, pal. Who would you be during every single era of Yu-Gi-Oh? Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel TCG Solo Campaign mod by Nguyen Du 1369. This mod is a single-player campaign that covers the first 75 core sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! From the start of DM to the end of Reigns. Each set, you open up packs with gems you acquired during the campaign. Nothing in this mod requires real money. And then you face off against 6 CPUs for a total of 450 opponents throughout the entire campaign, with each CPU using a deck built around the strategies in their respective set. Defeating all 6 CPUs gives you access to the next core set. Along the way, you'll also gain access to side sets, structure decks, and other releases. The mod also has a progressive ban list system that changes as you go to match the list of each core set release. This game combines the fun of opening packs and evolving through the eras from SEAMO's progression series with the balance of Master Duel's incredible crafting system. But while SEAMO's series is more like a game show, with 2 players competing with limited resources in a weekly challenge, I think the TCG progression mod is the most fun if you approach it more like an RPG, which brings us back to my original question. 75 formats, spanning all throughout Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Who are you during each of them? In Critter format, are you more Labyrinth Tank Turbo or Mass Sorcerer Control? In Edison, are you Diva Hero Beat or Machina Gadget? Or, do you want to get jankier? Which Sacred Beast do you deck build around in Shadow of Infinity? Can you take advantage of the few formats where Magical Scientist is legal to fit a Mirage Knight into that Chaos deck? Because, hey, who hasn't wanted to play Mirage Knight? And Master Duel, with its crafting system, is the perfect playground to take your unique Yu-Gi-Oh! Journey, providing the freedom, but also the balance, to build around your favorite cards while still requiring you to make tough choices. In Labyrinth of Nightmare, do you forego that UR dust you were saving up for Torrential so that you can grab a Dark Necrofear? After all, Dark Necrofear not only opens up a ton of really fun Fiend builds in Legacy of Darkness, but also could be the key to maximizing synergies with Raviel nearly 10 packs later. And Torrential does get reprinted at Common if you can hold out until Zombie Madness. The freedom is yours. This is not a paid advertisement. I've never even spoken to the developer. I just truly love this game. It has been one of the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Experiences I've had in years. Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Progression mod. What's good? What's good? No, you know what? I shouldn't ask you. I shouldn't actually ask you what's good because you don't know what's good. It's this. It's this. I'm what's good. This is what's good. What a gift we have here today with the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Progression mod. Look at that. We got a little bit of Fallen, a little bit of Virtuous, you know? Check me out. Oh, man. That is Mirror Jade and the other one. That's embarrassing. Who's the other guy? Who's the other dragon? What's his name? He's Albion? That can't be Albion. You know, I got my boy Raiko here. My boy. I got the Time Thief Redoer. Ooh, fresh. Ooh. Now, I know what you're thinking. Not black. Yikes. Self-hater? No. They don't have, like, black people here. Come on. They know me so fucking well. Chronicler? Come on. Overlord of the Deepest Black, because as previously mentioned, I am of the African persuasion, descendant of slaves, shout out, and fan of the anime because I don't know, whatever, and WCS 2024 champion because of course you guys all remember when I won the Master Duel WCS in 2024. All right, so let's do some Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Speaking of, wow, thank you so much for showing up like this. That was really prescient. I was gonna do a tutorial on how to get this mod. Then I got scared about legal ramifications. You know, I'm about to have to take the bar exam in about a few months. And I do have to, I'm literally in the middle of submitting my character and fitness application. Would not want any wrinkles to come up while I'm doing that. Head on over to the Requiem Discord and figure that bad boy out. So, The Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon, we all know it, we all love it. I never liked this art. I think that this is the ugliest Blue Eyes. I like to think that all the Blue Eyes artworks are different guys. They're like different Blue Eyes. I think this guy's lame. I know that that's an unpopular opinion. I've learned that, but like this guy's not really it. I don't really like this guy. Let's talk about the philosophy you need to approach when playing this game. First of all, normals, rares. You wipe your ass with that shit. There is literally one moment in the entire game in which pulling a normal or pulling a rare matters, and it is right at this exact moment until you've unlocked enough packs. Like, until the second round of pack unlocks, we have so many of them that you can just craft, and it's fine. Super rares. Honestly, you get to a point where you can wipe your ass with those two, but it takes a while. I would say it takes near the middles, maybe end of GX before super rares become toilet paper. There's something so fun about unlocking packs. I never really played Master Duel because I keep up with Modern. I know Modern, but I don't like play Modern. You know, I don't really play the game. I watch people play the game and I watch people talk about the game. Shouts out to MBT. That's who I'm mainly watching these days. Although I've been getting into Joshua Schmidt. Joshua Schmidt, interesting guy. And it is fun to have somebody that like knows the game and is like good at the game versus someone like MBT, you know, not so great at the game. That's a joke. So I didn't really get a chance to experience Master Duel really. I played for a bit when it first dropped, like very briefly. I think I had one deck. Dogmatica Invoked, baby. Were there shadows in that, John? I think there might have been shadows in that, John. Anyways, so I never really got to experience the Master Duel pack openings, and I always watch people do them, and I'm like, that looks so fun. It looks so pretty. It looks so crisp. It looks so cool. Well, now I get to experience them, and that's what part of what makes this game so fun. But, because nothing matters except for URs. URs is the only thing that matters in this game. UR is the currency of the game. UR dust is all you ever care about. Gems only matter insofar as they get you more UR dust. So because of that, I don't really feel like a kid on Christmas Day. I did for like the first like 8 packs. I was like, oh boy. And then I realized like, wait, I don't actually care about any of these until I get an ultra pack. And then it's like, well, honestly, I'll just click the skip button. So it's kind of sad. It is extremely important before you use your so valuable, oh so precious UR dust. It is so important for you to check when the reprint sets are. You can do that in the deck editor. I'll show you how. So if you go here, you can look at how to obtain. Now, okay, let's see. This bad boy is reprinted in Dark Duel Stories, and of course in Starter Deck Yugi. You will get Starter Deck Yugi, you'll get Dark Duel Stories, you will get a lot of these before the second pack, before you get to Metal Raiders. So there are some URs that if you pull them, you got to turn them into dust. You got to turn them into dust before you unlock that pack, because the way that it works is, this is so important. If you're zoning out, if your eyes have glazed over because I've been talking for so long, lock in for a second, okay? This is very important if you want to play this game. Right now, Dark Magician's in Ultra. Every Dark Magician in the world is in Ultra, right up until it gets reprinted in Dark Duel Stories as a common. It's technically like an Ultra in like the real game, or like a secret or whatever the hell they are in Dark Duel Stories, but in the game it becomes a common because they treat that as a common set, which means if you don't dismantle this for UR dust and you unlock the Dark Duel Stories pack, even if you just unlock it, you don't have to open it, you unlock that pack, Dark Magician will immediately become a normal, and you will lose the opportunity to dismantle it for dust. Now, probably optimal actually to not use all of your gems here, but I'm gonna do it for the memes. We're gonna do it. We're gonna spend all 2,000 here. Most of these URs we don't want. We don't want any of these URs. I really want to pull Poly. I think Poly is important here. I don't remember when it gets reprinted. I want to say maybe started Joey in the 5th pack. So that, and there's some cool stuff to do with fusions beforehand. So I really do want Poly. The real pull here are the supers. I want Poly. I want swords, I want Raigeki, I want Darkhold. Okay, you know what? We take those. Now, I probably won't show all the pack openings, but you know, for now, you know, we'll do it. We'll show it off. See, that's the thing is like here, like I would love to be interested in like what I'm pulling here. Maybe not in Legend of Blue Eyes, but like even like a cool common that I really wanted. Like, you know, in Progression Series, for example, like even the common and rare pulls are exciting and are important. And here, they're not. They're simply not, because you can get any common, any rare, and a lot of super rares as well. Okay, we got a super here. Come on, come on. You know what's crazy is I want Poly, because I'd feel bad about crafting Poly. At some point, I will craft Dark Hole Raigeki no matter what. I would feel worse to craft Poly, and it would feel worse to craft swords to Poly. Man, your bug. Oh no. See, and this feels especially bad because this is like really fancy, which means you can dismantle it for more dust, but like also it's cool, you know? So I feel like the decks in Legend of Blue Eyes, besides just like Skull Redbird Beats, you know, are basically Mountain, Yami, Forest, and Umi. I think that those are kind of the like, which one of those are you know, pick one of those as your archetype. Come on, please. Dark Hole. We take those. We take those. We absolutely take those. No supers. Oh no. Yami's definitely my cup of tea. I'm still gonna probably throw in like the Skull Redbirds and stuff. Like obviously I'm gonna put in like good cards. The weird thing is that there's actually like no good spellcasters in this set. When Starter Deck Yugi comes out, there are a plethora of incredible spellcasters, and until then, we can get by on the fiends. I will also say we need to get ready for, it's Pharaoh's Servant and Labyrinth of Nightmare, I think, are just the worst formats ever invented. They're so bad. They're so bad, guys. They suck. The game does really, really pick up once you hit that set with Warrior Digrapher and the Fiends and all that. Is that Legacy of Darkness? It's like got all the virtual world cards in there. That set is when you actually get to open up and do really creative, interesting deck building. Until then, you're kind of in like hell. It's kind of hell, I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of hell. Come on. Gaia, the Fierce Knight. All right, that's cool. That's really sick, man. Thanks. Truly horrific pulls, let's be honest. Like truly like just bottom of the barrel pulls there. Okay, yeah, definitely dismantling the guy. You know what? If we can remember, I do like this is like a fun little boss monster for my starter deck. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But if I forget to dismantle this, I'm going to cheat. I'm telling you now. So we got our very special Sexy's Man-Eater Bug. Oh my God, it's worth 30 SR dust. I could dismantle this Man-Eater Bug for a Raigeki or a Poly right now. And guess what? I won't. I should, though. I definitely should. I didn't even pull a Pot of Greed. Look at that. Good thing Rare Dust is stupid. Okay, guys, this is what we're working with here for Legend of Blue Eyes. Well, for our beginning of Legend of Blue Eyes, again, we will be unlocking more as we go. It's not great, as you can see. It's not a great deck, but I like it as like my little starter deck. I've got some fun picks in here. Like, why am I crafting Reaper of the Cards? This card is horrible, but it's a fiend. Look, when I said that I had really cool decks that I made, this isn't what I was talking about. You will see, unlike in Zero Chronicles, I do actually build my decks with an eye towards strategy. I don't just put cards in just because they're cool. But yeah, as you can see, we got 3 Dark King of the Abyss, 3 Trial of Nightmare, 3 Witty Phantom, 2 Terror the Terrible, all as the Fiend package that works with both Dark Energy and Yami. We've got 3 Aquamador to also work with the Yami and also just be a big guy. I did get 2 of these little fancy giant soldiers of stone, so I might as well put both of those into the deck. Look at this guy. Love this guy. I'm not a wolf guy, all right? I know that Raiko, Silverfang, I know I'm looking like a certain kind of guy right now. Okay, now we're going to do some batch generation. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's enough. We got enough, baby. No, wait, we don't have enough. We have the opposite of enough, actually. What does negative 270 mean? Oh, wow, I need a lot of rares. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7 rares. Let's go back into the tank and see what's time to dismantle. I didn't really want to dismantle my fancy, you know, special cards, just because I will literally never use them. They don't matter at all. Like, okay, really, am I gonna be so attached to this prismatic grave digger ghoul that I won't take an extra rare card in the deck? Hane Hane, I don't even really like you that much. We need to check in with the indigenous community on Hane Hane. I can get rid of an Aquamador for sure. We need the Fissures because we don't have a lot of monster destruction. Don't worry, we'll have to craft a Raigeki later. I do want the Reaper of the Cards because it's cool. What do we still need? We need Reaper of the Cards, we need Pot of Greed, and we need 3 Fissures. Do we go down 1 Fissure? Let's see what we would put in instead. Let's just think about it for a sec, you know? Let's think about it for a sec. And we can put in, here's what we can do. We can put in another Terra the Terrible. There we go. We got to do some accessory changing. Oh, I forgot to mention the ban list. You click the ban list up here. This will let you choose a ban list for every format. Okay, for this, I feel like we got to go with like this one for like Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. You know, it's very OG. We will keep this stuff the same, right? I guess we'll do this. Mate ain't gonna change. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Raiko. And then let's change the 3 main cards. Of course, we got our boss monster guy, the Fierce Knight. We got Reaper of the Cards as our second gentleman. And then Yami doesn't even have internal consistency. Look at that. Let's do it. Destined Rivals. That's a great card. Not a great card, like a good card. It's like a fun card. So here's the thing. You can look at all the decks before you look at them. And I'm torn. I'm ambivalent because you can look at the opponent's decks and they do kind of help give a good idea of like fun builds. I've actually thought of some fun builds by being inspired by some of the decks that the developer of the game created. Nguyen Du. Shouts out Nguyen Du. But it also kind of spoils you on what they're going to use, which doesn't really matter. You don't have to look that closely. It's just a way to kind of get ideas. I think for now, I obviously don't need ideas here. But let's see. We will unlock Dark Duel Stories right here. Is Gaia in Dark Duel Stories or Starter Deck Yugi? It's in Starter Deck Yugi, right? I need to double check. Okay, it's in Starter Deck Yugi. Don't worry. I didn't mean to do that. No. Discard changes. I don't keep the Aquamadors, please. Okay. So we're good on that. What we're going to do is when we finish Dark Duel Stories here, before we go on to Starter Deck Yugi and unlock this one, we will dismantle our Gaia. So there are 7 opponents, as I mentioned. I usually go up, then down, and then do the middle one last. I don't know if that's actually intended. We're going against the Great White. You can bet what kind of deck they have, A racist one. No, I'm gonna guess it's actually related to Umi in some way. Great White is not even in Legend of Blue Eyes, right? Let's do it, baby. No first turn draw because we are not noobs, all right? We're not Yugi boomers. What are you coming with? Great White. Oh, buddy, have I got news for you? Yeah, that's right. That's right. You bring water onto my field. Yeah, I was born, raised by it, molded by it. Here, what I want to kind of do is like see how far I can go without losing. Probably not that far. Inexperienced spy, really. Do not fucking disrespect me, bro. I think I'm gonna actually drop Terror the Terrible and then crash into the Enchanted Mermaid. So wait, why did I crash? I have Yami. Why haven't I played Yami? And go for the third Enchanted Mermaid of the game. Two-pronged attack, fissure, easy, and there we go. Boom. How did you draw 3 of these? Also, is this the censored version? Don't you guys want to see boobs? That's not really, that's not even really like my thing. Swords Revealing Light, you gotta be shitting me, man. Can't use the fissure now. I think the name of this game, I should just play the Dark Hole here, like going super negative here, right? I don't know. I like to save the destruction pieces. I'm playing a little bit extra cautious. This is unnecessary. You don't have to play like this. Now that we have Man-Eater Bug, you know what? We can go a little more aggro here. But we can't use the fissure. So actually, you know what? I'm going to use the Man-Eater Bug because there's too many things to get through to use the fissure on the Great White. And I do realize that the sort of challenge of this first one, which isn't really a challenge, is the existence of Great White. That's cool. I like that there's a Spike Seedra on the field. Okay, fissure is terrifying. But it's fine. This is why we saved our Dark Hole. See, look at this. This is why we saved our Dark Hole. Sure, our life points are low. Maybe we're 1 fissure and attack away from losing. But guess what? They can only draw 1 card at a time, pal. They have a fissure and a Dark Hole. It's not like there's a +2 at rare in this set. Uh-oh. You've fallen for my trap. This is what I planned all along. I'm not going aggro here. I think that we kind of can't lose. All right, can I please get some more? Where are my attacking monsters, guys? Umi. That's cool. Now, I tribute my giant soldiers of stone in order to normal summon Gaia, the fierce knight. Gaia, the fierce knight, a knight whose horse travels faster than the wind. His battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, boy, that's right. That's fucking right, boy. I'm a beast. So you get a bunch of gems in this game. Enough to do quite a few pack unlocks the next time around. Let's do it. Now, I could buy more cards right now. I think I'm gonna not. I think I'm gonna save those for Metal Raiders. There's a bunch of cool stuff I want to get in Metal Raiders. I don't even know if that's true, to be honest, but at least I want to get them more than I want to get the cards in Legend of Blue Eyes. The cards I want to get in Legend of Blue Eyes are supers, and we can craft supers. So let's do it. We're going against the Giant Soldier of Stone. That sounds like it's gonna be annoying. Ukazi, love that. Use that. Oh my god, yeah, use that. That's a -2 right there before the game even starts. Wasteland, that helps me, buddy. Okay, the Sandstone's coming down. This is the worst card ever printed. That's really cool. Okay. Oh my god, Just Desserts. Am I actually scared of the burn now? Is this did I just realize that actually the burn is going to matter? I think I might have just realized the burn could matter. Okay, so now that the Wasteland is gone, Reaper of the Cards actually can stay alive, so I'm thinking that could be another Just Desserts. Guys, I'm getting a little scared, I'm going to be honest. Dark Energy is interesting. If we drop a Man-Eater Bug on the Urabi, then suddenly we control the field with Dark King of the Abyss. Let's do it. Or with Reaper of the Cards even. Oh my god, it's another Just Desserts. Okay, we need to start getting more aggro. We can't just keep, let's move. Okay. The good thing is that he's just negging every time he draws because he's playing horrible cards. The bad thing is that, some of those cards actually will, over time, matter. Now, here's my question. If this is like a Giant Soldier of Stone, which is the boss that we're fighting, so there's like a decent chance that he's got 3 of those, then we're in trouble. If we destroy this, and it is a Giant Soldier of Stone, we could arm Ninja. No, you know what? No, we just have to destroy the Urabi here. There's no real benefit. If it's Giant Soldier of Stone, it's Giant Soldier of Stone. Oh my god, stop defense. Dude, you love to see it. Now here's what I'm thinking. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that we do this. We normal summon Reaper of the Cards, a play that's never been done. It's never been done. We Dark Energy here. Now, we could stop defense this proactively, assuming it's a Giant Soldier of Stone. But the punish there is if it's not a Giant Soldier of Stone, there's still 3 in the deck, and we didn't even use stop defense on one of them. Of course, the punish of not playing stop defense is that we take life point damage when we attack to see if it's Giant Soldier of Stone. If that's a trap that I could destroy with Reaper of the Cards, I'm going to be very sad. I'm going to be very upset. I'm a little afraid of Just Desserts, right? Should I be? Is that stupid? Just Desserts plus like 300 damage for 400 damage from Giant Soldier of Stone. would put us at about 1,000 life points. You know what? We got 2 prong. You know what? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go super aggro here. We're gonna go Dark King of the Abyss. We're gonna go Aquamador to attack mode. We're gonna go stop defense, assuming it's a Giant Soldier of Stone, and we're gonna be right. We're gonna be right. We're gonna be right. It's a Hino Tama Soul. But that's okay, because we have a second backup option, which is the 2-pronged attack. So if there is a Giant Soldier of Stone, we do have a very roundabout, yet technically reliable way to destroy it. And now the life points are looking a lot more equalized. Show me a Just Desserts, and then lose the game. And see, just like that, we play smart, we play slow, and look at this. Now we're at, oh my gosh, you love to see it. You love to see it. I don't know if there's anything left in the game that beats us here. We just hit the battle phase button, and there it is. I guess there are things that could potentially beat us, I don't know, but things that they would have activated last time if that were the case. 840, I think, is half of 650. Is that true? I mean, 16, sorry, no, that didn't make sense. 840 is half of 1680. I think it is, actually. That was pretty interesting. We did the double of the rest of their life points. Okay, now we've unlocked Dark Duel stories. Raiko, what do you think? You're busy. You're busy. You saw Squirrel. That's okay. First things first, Manslaughter Gaia. That's not true. First things first, check out the new pack in the shop. These bonus packs are pretty cool, but they're commons, right? Which means we don't need to craft, we don't need to spend gems on the pack. We just need to craft them. Now, Acid Trap Hole is very, very good here. And I also, of course, love Dark Magician. Gotta put Dark Magician in the deck. And that will work as a new boss monster because we're gonna go ahead and dismantle our boy Gaia. Unfortunately, Gaia, it's been so much fun. I will see you in one pack, but don't think I'll be using you at that point. Dismantling the Gaia. Goodbye. Okay, get out of here. And then let's do, it's hard to see what cards just came out actually when you don't have, when you don't have them. So we know Acid Trap Hole. We know Dark Magician. Do I want Blue Eyes too? Kinda. I kinda want Blue Eyes. It doesn't really fit my vibe here, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll pass on the Blue Eyes for now. Okay. And what to drop, what to drop, what to drop, what to drop, what to drop. I actually think that Acid Trap Hole is so good, given the other crap that we have. I almost want to run 3, but I think 2 will do. Give me a sec, let me do a little bit of cooking, and I'll be back. All right, this is the new deck. I feel like I realized actually that part of the reason that I've been doing worse than I remembered is because I don't have 3 copies of Arabian here, which I think that I normally do put in. I think because I didn't even pull any, I just like my eyes just literally went right over the card. But you know what? I like this. I think it feels very thematic. It feels like a deck that represents me based on the cards that I pulled. Because, you know, obviously, if I got a little bit of better pulls, maybe that would be a little different. But okay. Let's go and unlock Starter Deck Yugi, and let's get us a Neo the Magic Swordsman, etc. All right, you know what? Let's take a look at what we fought last time. Yeah, this deck literally could not have beaten us. 1 copy of Giant Soldier of Stone. Wow, this is the worst deck I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I'm done now. What was it? I mean, God, how bad was this one? Okay, it does have 2 Great Whites, not 3. This is, I mean, it's definitely better than the other one that we just saw. We were fighting against the Dark Magician. You notice how the evil Dark Magician's black? I'm just saying, they don't really do black people in Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? There's like 1 black guy in the game, and he's the evil Dark Magician. Okay, I want to use Dark Hole, but I gotta go for a 2 for 1 on a 1 for 1. If we do that, we get low. That puts us in like Dark Hole Regeki range. I don't think there's going to be that many Dark Hole Regekis flying around against these opponents based on the last 2 decks I saw. So, oh, it's Doma, the Angel of Silence. I think this card is so cool. I love this card. It's so cool. Fortunately, yeah, let's just summon Trial of Nightmare here. I'm okay with just kind of trading every turn here. I do not want them to start building up monsters on their field, so I'm okay with this. Metabat, that's not a spellcaster, man. So, okay, I get it if you're running Metabat because it works with Yami, but here's my question. If Yami is your plan, why are you running Doma? Are you a role player like me? You're just picking cards off vibes. No, let's summon Dark King of the Abyss. Let's do it. You're getting 2-pronged, brother. You're getting 2-pronged. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Last will? You gotta be shitting me, man. You gotta be shitting me, man. Oh my God. Well, now we're kind of boned a little bit, right? We're drawing. Dark Energy is exactly what we wanted. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's pray that we don't have Trap Hole. Okay, let's pray there's no... I don't even know what it could be, actually. I guess, well, I don't know. Anything stop attacks at this point? I'm not sure. Yugi Kaiba, Starter Deck Yugi Kaiba, I don't know what's in there. Woody Phantom with Dark Energy. Now we suddenly control the field, and we're feeling damn good about it. Pot of Greed is absolutely terrifying. Hane, well, that's not nice. We could stop defense for game. I'm not that bold, but they have 2 face downs. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like Mirror Force and Sakuretsu Armor on the game, so... I wonder what Terra the Terrible's gender is. Because Terra, you know, it's kind of woman-coded. But he's kind of man-coded. Swamp Dweller. You know, maybe he's a little... Maybe they're a little ambiguous, you know? Oh, yeah. Is that like a... Is this the hat from Bob's Burgers? I think it might be the Bob's Burgers hat, guys. I'm not going to lie. Okay, Giant Soldier of Stone. We're throwing you in attack mode. And we're going to take the game here. Terra, get in there. With the power of racial... Not racial ambiguity. God, no. The power of gender ambiguity and rocks, we are taking the game. Now, we've unlocked starter deck Yugi. Now, you can probably just honestly craft all the cards you want in there, but that's a little sweaty, right? I might be that sweaty. I want my gems, man. I don't know. Do we buy this? It depends on how many commons we have. We're going to need to craft a lot. Guys, I've made a horrible mistake. I'm in the middle of deck building and I made a horrible mistake. I made a horrible mistake. And to fix it, I'm going to cheat. So Man-Eater Bug gets reprinted in Starter Deck Yugi. Who knew? I had the rarest of the Man-Eater Bugs, the one that gets you 30 SR dust. That's a Raigeki, brother. Well, I'll tell you right now. Let's go ahead and dismantle. Wait, why am I not getting dust off the dismantling? It's actually better that I don't. I don't deserve dust off this because I'm going to cheat and give myself super dust. Wait, why am I not getting dust? I'm so confused. Why don't I get dust for this? That's strange. For some reason, the dust is not get. I don't want the dust. I don't need the dust. In fact, I think it is actually beautiful and poetic, and it's a sign that God wants me to do this. Because if I don't get dust here, then I come out exactly as I would have been if I had just dismantled the Man-Eater Bug when it was an SR. So there's something divine about me not getting dust from some kind of bug here, and that's exactly why I'm gonna do it. Bada boom. Bada bang. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, guys. Remember that time we were all hanging out and I was like, oh my gosh, need to make sure I dismantle that prismatic man-eater bug so that I can, you know, make sure that I have Raigeki in my deck. And then I did that. Remember that? Yeah, that was really fun, man. We have like really great times together, don't we, guys? Anyways, this is the deck. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. You know what? It's not actually the deck. Hold on a second. I've made a mistake. I made a grave mistake. Yeah, I just took out a Man-Eater Bug for a Feral Imp. What are you gonna fucking do about it? So as you can see, this is a horrible deck. It's very bad. There's a lot of cards in here that you should not be running. Legend of Blue Eyes, you gotta find ways to have your personality come through somehow, and some of those are by running bad cards. I need Feral Imp and Witty Phantom, guys. So as you can see, this is the full-on dedication to the Spell Fiend. The only non-spellcaster non-fiend is Armed Ninja, which you do want to keep one copy of, which along with the spell will let me get rid of those pesky Swords of Revealing Light, which is still at 2 at this point, and potentially field spells as well. The starter deck Yugi just has so many good cards in it. It's just unbelievable. Just so many good cards. So the deck is obviously way better than it was, but you know, has a lot of suboptimal choices here. You know what? We could drop a Fissure. We have a lot of destruction, right? With Dark Hole, Raigeki, Change of Heart, Soul Exchange, 2 Trap Holes, and of course the amazing 2-pronged attack. Card destruction wise is in the deck. I don't know, man. I think this card's cool. I'm never gonna run it. I might just well run it. I'm gonna take out 1 Fissure and put something else in. I didn't dismantle the prismatic fancy ones though, except for that Man-Eater Bug, which I dismantled. You guys remember that? Let me tell you a secret. I actually fucking hate Aquamador. I don't like this guy. He's not cool. Mystical Elf? Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Wall of Illusion? Now that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Aquamador, I just don't like him. He's with the water guys. He's not really with us. He's not really on our team. He's not really like one of our guys. You can pretend that you're more at home with Yami Aquamador, but we know what you do on the weekends, all right? You're with the fucking Umi guys all the time. You guys, like, you have your own thing going on, and that's fine, but, like, don't fucking come over here, like, trying to be with us, okay? We were using you. We were literally using you the whole time. What I will do is change my 3 main cards here. Got to do Summon Skull. You should probably be running 3. There's no probably. You should be running 3 Summon Skull, but I'm not. All right, I think this is going to be, we're going to do this. Yeah, this is correct. Let's get back into the circuit, man. Let's get back to the duels. Let's get back to the duels, brother. Let's go against Curse of Dragon. Let's do it. We're going to go second here. Going second is better for a long time because the extra draw is worth it. Go ahead and get some water. You know what I'm saying? Hydrate. All right, M-Warrior number 1 coming down with Legendary Sword. This is the worst list I've ever seen in my life. Why was I worried about anything? I wasn't actually worried. Man-Eating Treasure Chest coming down. Let's get in on the M-Warrior. You know what? This is a fusion deck. That's why Curse of Dragon was the boss, and they've got M Warrior for Carbonala Warrior. It seems like Guy the Dragon Champion should have been the boss then, you know? I'm just saying. Oh, wow. This is really something. You are bricked, man. What's going on with you? All right, well, we're going in big here. I don't care. You can Dark Hole me, man. I don't know. We're just going to go in big time. 16, 16, and 17. I don't think there's anything in the game that beats me. I don't know, Ultimate Offering plus you didn't normal summon last turn? I don't think so. Okay, there it is. Good work, Neo. I love Neo. Neo the Magic Swordsman is one of the coolest cards ever made. I love this guy. He's such a cool guy. It's one of my guys. He's one of my friends for sure. And he also does not like Aquamador. All right. Beautiful. Let's move on and let's unlock Starter Deck Kaiba. Did we get anything from this? No, we did not. Okay, Starter Deck Kaiba coming out, which means we will be getting access to La Jin, but more importantly to me, we'll be getting access to the guy that we're facing right now, the Lord of D, which is my Pornhub username. No, dude, Lord of D3642. That's gonna be like a real account, and they're gonna be into some weird shit. Okay, this is good. This is fine. You know, we could arm Ninja here, but do we even care? You know what? Let's go summon Skull because we have Monster Reborn as insurance. Yeah, there he is. The Daemon Shogun, a fiend with dark powers for confusing the enemy. Among the fiend type monsters, this monster boasts considerable force. You know, I don't know if he's got dark powers for confusing the enemy. I feel like he's more of a lightning kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? Why did the anime do that? I don't know if he was ever like a lightning gentleman, you know? We're gonna Monster Reborn the Lord of Dragons because, check me out, Sword of Dark Destruction works on Lord of D. Now, as long as you don't have 1600 defense, we win the game. Extremely risky, extremely bad play. But oh, with Mountain, he survives. And then we get Darkhold, and then we brick 6 turns in a row, and then we lose, right? And because you're an AI, you're too stupid to not set. Wait, you can do that? Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? Stop! That works? This is like Yugi in the fucking Battle City Kaiba duel. Why did you do this? How did you do? You can't do. Stop this. That's really cool, man. I got too excited, all right? I got too excited. Let's just everybody reset here. Let's just everybody take a chill pill. I'm gonna card destruction now. I know that's a little crazy. Mystical Elf's a great card to have here. But not only does it maybe let me potentially push for game, but also it's a great time to play card destruction when your opponent has no cards in hand, because it means you get the benefits without. Okay, well, see. And that's why it was a bad play. But Trap Hole and Fissure, you can't really be that mad about. No matter what you do, you summon, you set, I win either way. That's not true because you summon Petite Dragon. That's okay, I still win because you're playing Petite Dragon. Okay, this is super cool. No, this is great. This is really cool. This is really sick, dude. This is really sick. I could just dead draw 7 times in a row and you could just keep playing Petite Dragon and Dragon Treasure, the exact counter to Trap Hole. Uh-oh, guys, he's got me on the 6-turn clock. This doesn't win the game. This is really crazy. This is crazy. This is so ridiculous. What is happening right now? There's just no way. There's just no way. Guys, any monster takes it. Please. Oh my god. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not even gonna deign. There's no heavy storm yet. We'll set the trap hole. I'm not even gonna deign this with a response. Kurama, let's just play the damn trap hole. You know, whatever, man. Oh my god. I'm losing to Petite Dragon, guys. I'm not gonna play the Fissure on the Petite Dragon, alright? Just chill out. Alright, I'm not playing the Fissure on the. There it is. That's the game. See, I knew we didn't have a problem here. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is super cool. Now, Karibo would fuck me here. I'm not gonna lie. I like how Ancient Elf and Sorcerer of the Doomed are light and dark counterparts. I thought that's cool. That's very cool. You know, okay, Starter Deck Kaiba. Let's see what we got here. We are gonna add, what are we gonna add to this deck? This deck. Now, I'm going to bookmark Lord of D when I remember. I like Battle Ox a lot, but we'll skip on Battle Ox. Rogue Doll is my guy. I fucking love Rogue Doll. I love you. Ryukishin Powered, for sure. Lejin, of course, not even a question. Sword Stalker's a warrior, not a fiend, so unfortunately, we'll pass on that gent. We'll need 3 commons so far. Is that gonna be, do we have enough to make 3 commons? Anything more, we might have trouble. No, we're good. We're good. We're only needing 3 commons. We're gonna grab a Ryukin Powered, we're gonna grab a Lejin, and we're gonna grab a Rogue Doll. And it's probably like, you know, I almost feel like just go along with the flow and just like buy the packs. You know, it's kind of like, okay, really, you're gonna just be that sweaty and dismantle the cards individually. But yeah, I am, because it'll be better when I really want to pull something in the next few packs and I want more gems, you know? All right, here's the final version of the deck. and I'm feeling good about it. We got our boy Ryukish empowered. We got Rogue Doll. We got La Jin. Get it. We got one more duelist to face. Then we can move on to the one and only Metal Raiders. It's Metal Raiders. Yeah, it's Metal Raiders. Okay, we're facing off against Exodia. Oh no, I'm smelling nonsense. Oh no, Ryukish empowered. That's a weird card to have in the Exodia deck. But Pot of Greed. Draw 2 cards from the top of my deck, and yeah, all right. Well, we're just gonna set the Mystical Elf and the Trap Hole. What do you have, sir? Manning Treasure Chest, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's really cool. I like this a lot. So because we have Monster Reborn, I'm okay with going for Summon Skull. Although I almost want to bait out a Trap Hole first. I'm going to, that's fine. See, that's totally fine. Summon Skull, come on out, buddy. The water is fine. Get in on the Manning Treasure Chest. Okay, Wabaku's cool. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's sick, man. That's sick, dude. That's really cool. This guy's playing Exodia before Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest came out. That's really good. It's really cool. Oh my god, I should have, I literally, it's fine. This is actually fine. Hello? This is fine. This is fine. I'm in a dark hole. Then you lose everything. No, this is fine. Oh, you better feel good. Oh, this better feel good. You better get in all your laughs now, pal. Get in it all. Yeah, get in. Oh, 6. Oh my god. How could I possibly? Yeah, you're gonna regret that one, pal. You're gonna regret that one, pal. You're gonna regret that one. Okay. Yeah. Meet the dark hole. That's right. That's right. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. Okay, let's go Witty Phantom here. We'll save the Monster Reborn and we'll be a little bit extra cautious because we've been kind of messing around. What are you gonna do? You're gonna set, you're gonna summon. That doesn't matter, buddy. We've got Acid Trap Hole. Get destroyed. Get destroyed. Get absolutely destroyed. I'm sorry, buddy. Yep, that's right. That's right. Okay, we're gonna go Stern Mystic here. Summon him in attack mode. My boy, Black Gandalf. Yeah, who said they didn't have black people? They have dark-skinned elves. What is this guy? We taking him? Are we counting him? We're claiming this guy. We're super claiming this guy. He's more like a wood gentleman. You know, he's not really, I think he's of the African, diaspora. He's part of the diaspora for sure, man. We're claiming him. Man, you really thought you had that one, didn't you? Oh, you felt so good during that turn. You felt so good. There it is, guys. Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon is down. Now, what I think I'm going to do is unlock the next pack before moving on so that I kind of can stew a little bit on what kind of decks I want to build. I also think I might turn this into a live stream. I think I might do some live streaming. Okay, so let's go to the shop, and we did manage to save all those gems. 6,000 gems. Oh, this is fun. Metal Raiders first CC Jet. Wait, what? Deep Sea? Really? Is this like from Yu-Gi-Oh! DB or something? Is this like the official description? Because there's no way we're talking about Deep Sea Shark. I get it. It was the first like common fusion, but like there's just no way. There's like so many more. No, you know what? Let's just, sometimes if you click on too many things get weird. So I don't want to do that. Here's what's crazy. I really want to pull Black Skull Dragon for the same reason I wanted to pull Poly, because I'm never going to craft it. But man, if you have Black Skull Dragon, especially for the first few, there's like really, the deck building options aren't that exciting. Having Black Skull Dragon turns any Summoned Skull with fusion substitutes into a live card that you can actually play. And I have actually summoned it like more than once in this game, which is crazy. Summon Skull's obviously going to be a good card like forever. So like, might as well try to, get the Black Skull Dragon. Here's something I never really considered. Summon Skull's already out at common, but in this set, it's still an ultra. So if I pull Summon Skull, I can't even dismantle it for UR Dust? That sounds wrong. Is that true? It's really scary. I don't want that to happen. Please no Summon Skull or Change of Heart. You know what I feel like I remember is that I actually pulled Magic Jammer recently, and it kind of was amazing. Because, okay, the reason that, okay, what you gotta know coming up is that after Spell Ruler, things get weird. Things get weird for a few sets. We're in Snatch Steal, Forceful Sentry, Delinquent Duo, Confiscation, Dark Hole, Raigeki, Change of Heart format. The worst thing ever. And it's just all that. Everything is that. And then every deck is Mystic Tomatoes, Sangans, Witches. Search the entire deck. It is a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. I hate it so much. And Magic Jammer, as bad as it is, I was really mad to pull it actually. And then I ran it and I was like, dude, this Magic Jammer is kind of going crazy as insurance against Dark Hole and Raigeki and stuff like that. I was able to go for slightly bolder plays knowing that the punish wasn't quite as bad. So I don't actually mind pulling this. Solemn is obviously good. Not as good early Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, but still good. I would love to have the debate of where Time Wizard's eyes are. I am 100% on the side that these are the eyes. Once I saw it, this is his stomach. These are not his eyes. I know. But once you realize it, you can't unsee it. And in a lot of the toys, the eyes are pretty clearly just like, okay, so change of heart, horrible pick, right? Summon Skull, horrible pick. Barrel Dragon, garbage, don't want that. Gate Guardian, obviously don't want that. Really want the twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Probably, if I don't get it, we'll craft it. Like I said, I really like fusion decks. I mean, I will be using the twin-headed Thunder Dragon for so long. It will be a absolute staple, because anytime you run a fusion deck, you run the Thunder Dragons, because one Thunder Dragon and a poly equals a fusion monster. And of course, once Chaos comes out, the Thunder Dragons can, you know, pair with that. And then also that gives you like discard engines for stuff like Magic Jammer. Truly, twin-headed Thunder Dragon is key to several of the strategies that I play. Garnecia Elephantis. Sorry about this card. I finally got a Mirror Force, and then when I was a kid, traded it to a guy who convinced me that Garnecia Elephantis was the best card ever. He was like, dude, its steps are so heavy that they rock the earth. I don't know how you argue with that. Heavy Storm, obviously important enough to craft if we don't get it, and then everything else, as cool and amazing as it is normal or rare, which means we wipe our ass with it. So we're looking for Black Skull Dragon, Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Those are our #1 pulls. We want those, because if we don't get them, crafting them feels bad. No. Black Skull Dragon, we will craft Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, but it still feels bad. I would like to pull this. Mirror Force, of course we want. Solemn we want. Heavy Storm we want, but we are willing to craft those if we have to. And then Magic Jammer, of course, as I mentioned, would be fine as well. Let's see it. Okay, we got an Ultra and a Super. That's not bad. The thing is that you want to pull from the packs that like you want the most Ultras in, because the only difference between one pack versus any other given pack is that slight difference between pulling the Ultra that you want and pulling the Ultra that you don't want. Look at this. Censored Water Amotics. I'm not a pervert, guys. I promise I'm not. Which the Black Forest is cool. See, the thing is like, oh my god, I think I pulled 2 Sangans and a Witch. That'd be great, but you know. Okay, show me a Black Skull Dragon. Show me a Black Skull Dragon. Show me. It's literally the Change of Heart. You guys think I won't cheat? That's 15 points. This is a fancy Change of Heart. I can't believe I pulled the Change of Heart. It's the one card that I literally, when it was turning over, I was like, just don't be Change of Heart, please. That's crazy. We've had the worst pulls ever. Just to top it off, a Harpy Lady Sisters. That's really great. That's sick, man. That's sick, dude. This is cool. Is this really going to turn this into a normal? Is this really going to happen? There's just no way. There's just no way. No, UR Dust is too valuable. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Now, this is actually cheating. The other times, it was kind of just like, I forgot to do this. This is actually cheating. But one thing that I'm a big fan of in single-player games is cheating. I love to cheat. Cheating is really actually sick because there's nobody that you're cheating against. You're cheating against the universe. And the universe just wants you to have fun. So I will definitely be giving myself 10 more UR Dust. Let's see what we pulled. We did pull the Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, baby. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's huge for me. We take those big time. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this because we have a guaranteed Ultra. And that might be our last pull here because I really don't want to pull another Change of Heart, man. Our Super. It's our Super. It's our Super. Karibo. That's cool. All right, here's our Ultra. Come on, show me a Black Skull Dragon, please. Come on. That's not good. That's not good, man. You know, I'm gonna keep going. There's a lot. The thing is that there's a lot of Ultras in the set that I want. I don't know if that's true for all the sets. I don't know if I think there's a few sets where like the Ultras really don't matter that much to me coming up. But you know what? I think it's fine. I think we might just go ahead and we might go at least one more round, maybe 2, because if we get the guaranteed Ultra, we go for the guaranteed Ultra, right? So I really want to try to get this Black Skull Dragon. And the thing is, like, worst case, Mirror Force, Solemn, Magic Jammer. You know, there's like a lot of stuff I want here. So like, you know, I think we take those. And the thing is that I didn't even think about this. There's no more supers that I want. So it's okay that I pulled Karibo and stuff because we're just going to be dismantling that anyway. So that's fine. We're going to do, I don't know what I did. No, we're going to discard changes. Okay, no Ultras. So we will be going ahead and getting the Black Skull Dragon. Going ahead and getting another one. I really want this Black Skull Dragon, man. Give me the Black Skull Dragon. Come on. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in this one. This is it. I just felt that, right? You guys feel that? That was Black Skull Dragon. You know what? It was Mirror Force. That is 20 UR Dust in our pockets because now we don't have to craft Mirror Force, and we would have crafted Mirror Force. That is incredible. Now, of course, not getting the Black Skull Dragon is pretty sad, but that's okay. What we're gonna do is this is how I do it. You know, we click this. We click this little thing. We click copy. We're gonna go ahead and copy. And then you wanna make sure you won't be able to see the new cards unless you click 2. that opens up the new ban list and the new cards. So I'll see you in the next one. Maybe it'll be streamed, maybe not, maybe not. I might just do another one recorded, but then hope, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll start streaming. I need to make some hard choices here. You know what? Let's do some dismantling first. Dismantle you. We're gonna dismantle you. We're gonna dismantle you for 15. You love to see it. We could craft Poly and Heavy Storm right now. We need Heavy Storm. It's not even a question. We're gonna do that. I think we're gonna go ahead and craft Poly. We might not, because I don't know if we're gonna run, even if we have it now, like the thing is, like, if I had Black Skull Dragon, I'd craft Poly now. Ooh, okay, that's tough, right? It's tough. It's tough. Wait, did Goddess with the Third Eye and all that stuff like come out in this one? I think we need one more set for the fusion substitutes anyway. Oh, the problem is Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, right? I mean, we're gonna run one. We're gonna want to run that, right? I don't know. We'll see. Either way, what I'm probably gonna do a different deck right now anyway, which you will see. I'm excited about. I've already hinted at what it might be. So maybe we'll pass on the Poly stuff for now. So okay, it's been so much fun. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Next time we will be doing Metal Raiders capitalized. Okay, see you then. Bye.